Hi everybody, it's me, LisaT, coming at you with some positive energy reading. The Language of Letting Go by Melody Beattie. So we are reading, oh my gosh, I can't believe we're almost done this. It's so crazy. Okay, December 28th, panic. I've panicked so many times. I panic. Oh my gosh, I panic. I don't, and it was I lived with anxiety for so long without any ability to know how to do, like, what to do with. I didn't with any abilities to manage it, cope with it, stop it, tame it. That it was like my MO. It was my mode of operation. I was just in anxiety all the time. So if something like really spun me out, then instant panic. And it wasn't until I started to learn how to relax and calm down that I was like, oh my God, I've been living with anxiety my whole life and panic all the time. Don't need that anymore. It's not good for us. Don't panic. Panic. December 28th. Don't panic. If panic strikes, we do not have to allow it to control our behaviors. So we feel it, but now don't let that panic control your behavior. So recognize, I'm feeling panic, so I'm not going to act on this. So behaviors controlled by panic tend to be self-defeating. If we're panicking, the plane is going down, put the mask on, stay calm. Because if we are not calm, we're in fight or flight, so pure survival mode. So the frontal lobe of the brain, where we have our cognitive, rational thinking, will shut down so that we're just in survival mode. This is the middle of my brain, and it's only about surviving. So you're not thinking about it, and it's not necessary because you're not dying in this mode. There's not, like, if the plane is going down, that's a different story. But I'm talking about having that feeling when you get an email from, or the mail comes at the door, or someone doesn't respond to your text, or the boss says come into my office or something, and you so don't go into panic, because if you go into panic, you're not going to be able to behave well. You're not going to do the right thing for yourself. You're going to go into some sort of self-defeating behavior. So no matter what the situation or circumstance, panic is usually not a good foundation. Duh, right? No matter what the situation or circumstance, we usually have at least a moment to breathe deeply and restore our serenity and peace. God's got this. I am okay. Everything is okay. I can handle this. It's going to turn out okay. Everything is happening for my higher good. I'm going to learn from this situation. Something good is coming out of this. You can do that. And if you do that enough times, when the panic strikes and you think you don't have enough time to say all that, it's going to be ingrained there, and you're just going to sense that, okay, right, I know. I've been here, and I know that I can calm down. So no matter what the situation or circumstances, we usually have at least a moment to do what I just talked about and breathe deeply to restore our serenity and peace. We don't have to do more than we can reasonably do. Ever. You don't ever have to do more than you can reasonably do. We don't have to do something we absolutely cannot do or cannot learn to do. So you don't have to do something that you can't do, and you don't have to do something that you can't learn to do. So you never have to do something that you can't do. This healthy way of life we are seeking is built on a foundation of peace and quiet confidence. The foundation we are building is a foundation based in peace and quiet confidence. Quiet confidence. It's internal. It's all what's happening on the inside. Keep one eye on the inside all the time. One eye on the world. Yep, that's all happening. What's happening in here? How's my heart rate? How's my muscle tension? How am I breathing? Am I breathing? Sometimes we're not. Am I breathing? So if I'm not, okay, breathe. All is okay. Keep an eye on the inside, on what's going on in here. That's where the quiet confidence is, in ourselves, in our higher power, and in the recovery process. It's a process, and trust the process. Do not panic. That takes us away from the path. Relax. Breathe deeply. Let peace flow through our body and mind. Let it flow through. Knowing. Got to get that knowing. All this work we've done, these pages and pages and pages, each a daily reading, that is a lot of work we've done over this year. So we must know by now, it's all going to be okay. I have the tools. I have the support systems. I have a higher power I can lean on. I have experiences throughout this year that have shown me when I've lost my shit for a bit, didn't matter because everything turned out okay. So I know I don't have to do that anymore. I don't have to go down those destructive, self-destructive paths anymore. Do not panic. This takes us away from the path that we have just built. Relax, breathe deeply, let peace flow through our body into our mind. Body follows mind too, so let it flow from the mind to the body. From this base, our source shall supply the necessary resources. Because you are out of the way, you're calm. That ego mind, that fear is not driving the boat, not driving the bus, so source can enter. Here's your prayer for today. Today, I will treat panic as a separate issue that needs immediate attention. Panic. I'm in panic. Okay, first I'm going to deal with that. Whatever I'm panicking about, we're going to not worry about that. We're just going to deal with the panic. Breathe deeply. Make sure I'm flowing. Make sure everything is peaceful in there. Then deal with the situation. Deal with the panic first. That is the, what do they say? We're going to triage. We're going to triage in this moment. Okay, first I got to deal with the panic, then I'll deal with the situation that's causing me panic. So today I will treat panic as a separate issue that needs immediate attention. Triage. I will refuse to allow panicky thoughts and feelings to motivate me. Instead, I will let peace and trust motivate my feelings, thoughts, and behaviors. Instead, I will let peace and trust motivate my feelings, thoughts, and behaviors. It's good stuff. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all. Please hit the subscribe button down there. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know that this video and these videos and this journey has been helpful to you. Just a little thumbs up. Thank you for watching. Namaste. Have an amazing evening. Learning the language of letting go, loving yourself, and enjoying the peace and flow in the language of letting go. Mwah. Love you all.